G weather overview, and yes, another surge of late summer warmth is on the way to close out the month of October. And with the amount of spoiled weekends that we've had over the last few weekends, well, this is sure to be a trick and a treat for a lot of people. And Saturday, yeah, highs around 80. Now, this is basically pertaining to areas in and around New York City, Northeast New Jersey, areas where there's more land and there's less interaction with the wind over the relatively cooler waters. But even out on Long Island, you're still looking at mid and upper 70s for a lot of places, especially on the North Shore. But it'll be a beautiful stretch of weather starting tomorrow. We had some frost this morning, but now we're off to the races. Highs are going to be in the 70s each and every day through Saturday, starting tomorrow. And then we cool it back down on Sunday with highs still above normal for this time of year, with highs flirting with 70. But really, all in all, a delightful stretch of weather and record warmth in the offing for Friday and again Saturday. Now, the Weather Prediction Center, this is what they look like over the next 7 days with their total precipitation. Not much going on along the eastern seaboard, all the way up and down the eastern seaboard, even through the Gulf states. You have to go back towards the Mississippi Valley for any appreciable type of precipitation. And over in the high plains, Montana and the Dakotas, that blue is actually snow. They're going to be dealing with snowstorm, a full-fledged snowstorm for the upper high plains. So yeah, winter is making some inroads, but not around here, at least for the next 4 or 5 days. In fact, it's going to be the opposite. When we look at the GFS model, you can see on the left-hand side of the screen that snowstorm getting underway for portions of the high plains and the Canadian prairies. But meanwhile, over here, it's nice and calm. High pressure's in control. The frost of this morning is a thing of the past, and we are looking at high and dry through the weekend and mild temperatures. In fact, record warmth is likely Friday and Saturday for a lot of locations. Even on Long Island, I think you'll be doing mid and upper 70s, even though you'll be facing the ocean and there'll be more of an ocean breeze. But, hey, we will take what we can get this time of year. And then late in the weekend, a front draws near, and that'll tempt our temperatures will come back down. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, I think it'll be okay. And then rain starts to work in late Sunday night into Monday. And it's just a few showers that work their way through. I don't think this is going to be anything too heavy, but what it's going to set the stage for is a blustery Halloween. And I think for pure trick-or-treating purposes, I think this is going to be blustery, and I think it's bound to be on the chilly side with highs in the lower 60s, upper 50s, low 60s should just about do it. And then a reinforcing cold air mass comes in for Wednesday. So November is going to start off on a blustery note, but I don't think it's going to last long. I think high pressure reverses the trend. And in fact, when we look at the Climate Prediction Center, in just a second, here's what their outlook is for November 4th through the 17th. Now, November 4th through the 17th is well beyond what we were just looking at on the models there, but it goes to show you that I think that whatever comes in next week in terms of cooling our temperatures back to where they should be, I think it's pretty short-lived, because when you look at the upper air pattern, here we are, high pressure in control, a lot of ridging in the eastern part of the United States, and then by the time we get to October 30th and the 31st, you see that trough dip in, and that takes our temperatures back, but then it's quickly replaced by another ridge, so that by the time we get out to about November 3rd and November 4th, while it may not be impressively warm like we're going to see this weekend, I think that for the most part, we're looking at temperatures that are not going to be all that terrible by November standards. Every day our normal high temperatures are going to drop, but when you look at it through the November 4th through the 17th period, this is an experimental graphic off of the Climate Prediction Center. They're looking at basically the same thing, a quick reversal, at least to start the month. So that's the general trend. I think overall over the next 10 days, it's pretty dry with the exception of Monday. And we deal with that push of cooler weather around next Monday or Tuesday. But before that, get out there and enjoy it. We have some summery days on the way. Don't let the calendar fool you. It's going to be very mild, and it looks like a very dry weekend, and we could use it around these parts to end the month of October.